is fetus, so clearly not breathing his own air or her own air or eating her own food, right? So all of the nutrients and all the oxygen that the baby or the fetus needs while it's growing has to come from the mother. So that is going to happen at the placenta. The oxygen and nutrients are going to diffuse across into the placenta, and then the fetus has nutrients and oxygen. So, is the blood picking up oxygen here?
Yes.
Yes, because it's picking it up from mom. So it's carrying oxygenated blood, right, up towards the heart. But it's still a vein coming up here because it's carrying blood towards the heart. Arteries carry blood away, artery away. Veins carry blood towards the heart. So even though it's carrying oxygenated blood, it's still carrying blood towards the heart. So it's still vein. So placenta, umbilical cord. It's opposite in this one because if the baby was breathing, had lungs, it would be normal. But because it's picking up oxygen here, the baby's not actually breathing. It's going to be carrying oxygenated blood back towards the heart. And normally it's deoxygenated blood towards the heart in the adult. So, placenta, umbilical cord, and then this is here, right here, after the umbilical cord kind of peels back. So inside the entire umbilical cord, you can see it here. Umbilical vein or placental vein.
And this is broken, right?
Yeah, those are broken, but we'll show you. So this is from here to here, from here to this branch. Umbilical vein or placental vein. Is it carrying oxygenated or deoxygenated blood? Oxygenated, even though it's a vein, it's still oxygenated. Then there's this little duct right here that's going to bypass the liver. Some of the blood's going to go in through the liver, and some of the blood's going to go straight up to that heart. Why? Because the baby doesn't need to filter the blood. The mom's already done it for it. So it's going to bypass the liver. That's a duct, and it's within a vein, so it's ductus venosus. Ductus venosus. So there's some of the blood come up. That's the ductus arteriosus. And then,
But doesn't it turn into that?
not the venosus.
Ligamentum. Never mind.
The ductus arteriosus.
Where is that?
It's up here. I'll show you in a second. So, blood comes in through the umbilical vein or placental vein, and then there's this little bypass right here, ductus venosus. Then if you come up you're in the right atrium now, right? So some of the blood is going to go to the lungs and be pumped through, but it doesn't really need to because the baby's not breathing. So there's a hole between the right and left atria to bypass blood. It's called the foramen ovale.
Where is that?
There's a hole right here in between the right and left atria. Foramen ovale. Some of the blood is still going to make it down to the right ventricle. Well, that blood, when it gets into the pulmonary trunk, is going to bypass into the aorta. This is the ductus arteriosus. On this heart here is ligamentum arteriosum. Why does it have a different name? This is the fetus with a working ductus arteriosus. This is the adult with a closed, so it's ligamentum arteriosum. It has a different name. And then, what else do you think? There's umbilical arteries supposed to be here. There should be 3 umbilical arteries sticking out of here. They're carrying the deoxygenated blood from the body back into the umbilical cord to go to the placenta. They're not on here.
What was it?
Umbilical
There's one
arteries.
up there on the table.
Oh, okay. Is someone want to grab that one?
It's a trunk. It's a trunk.
And this name?
Arteries.
All right, Kenny. It's the arteries.
All right. So, I'll do it again on this one real quick. So, placenta, umbilical cord, umbilical vein or placental vein. Then you have right from here to here, this little bypass past the liver, ductus venosus. There's a hole between. Right here. See it from my thumb up. Not all that, but from my thumb up, just that little section.
That little from there.
Yeah, from right there. So that's the ductus venosus. The hole in between the right and left atria is called the foramen ovale. Then there's the bypass between the pulmonary trunk and the aorta. What's it called? Ductus arteriosus. In the adult, ligamentum arteriosus. In the fetus, ductus arteriosus. Right here. It's the same, it looks like the white out dot right there. That's on that one. And then these are umbilical arteries. And I think that's it. But you need to know the structures in the fetus and the adult. She might have a pin somehow pointing to the foramen ovale, but it might not say name the structure. It might say name the structure in the adult. So she doesn't want foramen ovale. She wants fossa ovalis. She might have, I don't know, something on the ductus venosus to say name the structure in the adult, and I think it's around ligamentum venosum. So it depends. Read the question. Is she asking you for what the pin's actually pointing to, or is she asking you for what it's called in the adult? Just make sure you read the question, and you need to know if it's fetus or what it's called in the fetus and what it's called in the adult. So we're done with that one.
Do you think we need to know what it bypasses?